Hello, I'm Gemma. I'm 14 years old and I'm in year 9. Yeah. What does equality mean to me? To me, equality means that we'd all be able to get treated equally and all helped along equally, and that we actually can achieve the same things. We can do all the same things together. That's what equality would be. If there's one thing I could change about the world, what would it be? There are so many things that, the world is great, but there are so many things you could change, so it's hard to pinpoint one, as I'm sure you would know. But if I could change one thing, it would be that everyone would feel safe and secure. That everyone would be able to have clean drinking water, have enough food so that they feel healthy, have all the same facilities, be healthy and clean, but also feel safe, that there's no violence, they're not going to get hurt by someone, then they're not going to live in fear of something happening. This happens in everywhere. They teach in schools how to, avoid an attack by someone walking into the school and things like that. That's things that schools have to preempt for, and it's awful, and it's an awful feeling knowing that could happen. What does feminism mean to me? Well, to me, feminism means that men and women are equal, that we would have the same opportunities, we're looked at the same, that a woman would not belong to a man, or vice versa even, that we are all equal, we can all do the same things. And that really is what feminism is. It's not about women being better, it's not about men being better, it's not about anything like that. It's that we're all human and we all are capable of doing the same things. In 5 words, describe who you are. This is really difficult, as I'm sure you've been asked this question in the past, but I never know what to say for these. How do you come across? But since I'm saying it now, I feel like the 5 words describing me would be honest, trustworthy, probably irritating, a bit dramatic, and loyal. If you could have one superpower, what would it be? Now, I've thought about this actually quite a lot, because if you had a superpower like something like flying, that you'd have it and it'd be really cool and you could do stuff, but everyone would just think, oh, they're such a show off, they're just flying everywhere or whatever. But what I think would be really cool is telekinesis, because you could still show off with it, lift up like a rock or whatever, and it'd be pretty cool body trick. But then imagine how practical it would be, because you're sitting somewhere and it's just out of reach and you don't want to get up, and then you're from a remote, trying to reach the TV remote, and then you sit there and you can't reach, and it's just so irritating. And then telekinesis solves it. You can't, when if something's on the top shelf, telekinesis. Seriously, for short people, it would be like a miracle. You'd just love it. If you could change the way media portrays women, how would you change it? I feel the media portrays women as these objects, or trophies, that they say, oh, this is a great thing to aspire towards, but it's also and look how pretty she is, look at how she looks or whatever. It's not actually about the person anymore, and it's a lot more about the object. So if I could change it, I would change it so that women aren't treated as objects, so that they're not just these symbols and things like that. So you do see on all the magazine covers that they're just these just doing some pose or whatever, and then just a symbol. But I'd change it so they actually look more about themselves. It's more about the actual person. That's how I'd change it. What do you love about being a teenage girl? Well, there are many things I don't like about being a teenage girl. But one of them is actually the feeling of togetherness sometimes, which many people probably would argue with. But I feel with other teenage girls, we've just got this bond, because we're teenage girls, we're in this together, there's all these hardships, but we're in this together because we're teenage girls. And if there is one guy and a whole bunch of teenage girls, it's not the teenage girls that are scared, it's the guy. He'll be scared for his life, seriously, scared for his life. So, there's just this really great feeling sometimes amongst teenage girls. What do you think is difficult? Well, there are many things that are difficult. Maths can be difficult, science can be difficult, sport can be difficult, but I think actually being a teenage girl is difficult. Being at this age in this time is difficult, because there are so many things that about your body image and how you looked and all that type of stuff. It's hard just to be yourself. It's hard to be happy with who you are, because you feel like there's always something I can be better at. There's always something you know, even if like the perfect person in a way, they'll always be thinking, I could always just be a little bit more pretty, I could always be a little bit more smart. And that's what's difficult, is that it's hard to be yourself in this time. It's always been hard to be yourself, but I guess I'm biased. What is the funniest dream you've ever had? Well, it's not very funny, but one time I had a dream, and I was this like, this little girl, like, you know, I was, well, same age, but I was a little girl then, and I had this dog, and unfortunately the dog got sick, so this is sounding pretty sad. But then suddenly, it was some weird twist of fate, I turned into Miley Cyrus, like Hannah Montana Miley Cyrus, and I became really, like, I was a really great singer, I could play guitar all of a sudden, like my life just was great, the dog was not sick anymore, and it's just amazing. I was Hannah Montana and Miley Cyrus, and it was just great. And then I woke up and kind of realised what had just happened, and then of course I got sad after that. So, what do I love about Tigress magazine? Well, it's like, just first of all, it's beautiful to look at. Like, you just look at it and it's just, you know, when you just see something and you just think, oh, that's nice, that looks really good. There's just that thing, I don't know, it's probably just me. But then, so not only does it look good, and it's got some really great articles and great photography, and like, it's actually really interesting to read, but then it's online, so you can access it anywhere. Thank you for watching, especially if you got to the very end of this video, then congratulations. Please give it a thumbs up and go check out Tigress magazine, because it really is great. And yeah, thank you.